Emo David Bowie is an offensive support Pokemon. She uses Orbs of Harmony and Discord as well as
a long-range beam sniper
that automatically causes Genji players to want to uninstall. A lot of people consider her overpowered, but to be fair, you have to have a really high IQ to main Moira. Her playstyle is extremely subtle, and without a solid grasp of theoretical physics, most of her abilities will go over a typical player's head. There's also Moira's nihilistic outlook, which is deftly woven into her characterization. Her personal philosophy draws heavily from Narodnaya Voya literature, for instance. The Moira mains, they understand this stuff. They have the intellectual capacity to appreciate the depths of these voice lines, to realize that they're not just funny, they say something deep about the life. As a consequence, people who dislike Moira truly are idiots. Of course, they wouldn't appreciate, for instance, the humor in Moira's existential catchphrase, "What an interesting hypothesis," which itself is a cryptic reference to Turgenev's Russian epic Fathers and Sons. I'm smirking right now, just imagining those addle-pated sympathins scratching their heads in confusion as Jeff Kaplan's genius wit unfolds itself on their computer screens. What fools. How I pity them. Moira main, by the way. Moira's ultimate unleashes
a long-range beam
disco party and is the world's best argument for 4K gaming, since you probably won't even be able to tell that you're doing damage at lower resolutions. It's pretty shit, unless the enemy team groups up in a long hallway. Then, it's, pretty good. Oh my god! Oh my god, I just killed their entire team! Moira's shift is, you know, just the best mobility skill in the game. No big deal. It makes you travel a fucking insane distance with a 6-second cooldown with full control while you move, along with invisibility and complete immunity to enemy attacks. What? What the fuck? See this? What we have here is a fucking strong combination. Ideally, it would actually just be this, but, you know, unfortunately, you can only have one Moira per team. Moira is the pocket Mercy that Mercy wishes she could be. If you try to play Moira in the backline, you'll just run out of healing and get blown up anytime you try a lifesteal. But if you play her as Pocket Mercy 2.0 to the world's happiest Genji, you can just follow him around, helping him clean stuff up, healing him when needed, and noping the fuck back to your team if anything ever goes wrong. She's a flanking support. Jokes aside, that's fucking dope! Here's some quick tips. Number 1. If you want to play Moira well, your orb handling skills will need to increase. Using a damage orb and following it up with a right-click beam is the main bread and butter of your damage, so be sure to only use the healing orb either in case of complete emergencies or right before a risky ultimate. Number 2. You are a fucking tank. You're a skinny motherfucker that's hard to target, and you have a long-range lifesteal ability that you never need to recharge or reload. Be fucking ballsy. Play the enemy backline with your flanker and blink out if you run low on HP. Repeat once someone gives you health back. Think of yourself as a better version of Sombra, because that's pretty much what you are until they inevitably nerf your busted blink ability. Number 3. You win 1v1s against every DPS hero. Tracer? She can't damage you fast enough to kill you before you kill her. Doomfist? Blink the punch. McCree? Blink out a flashbang range and orb right click him. Reaper? Blink out a shotgun range and orb right click him. Genji? He stands a small chance if he's Dragon Blading. Soldier? Orb and right-click him, using Blink to get behind him. Sombra? Lol. Pharah? Blink right underneath her and beam snipe away. That's it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to consider subscribing for Moira content. Get it? Get it? No!